Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Blueprints, where, when we last left off, let me think, what the hell had we done? Well, we had explored, and, oh yeah, one of the big things we'd done, we found our way out of the garage, and we'd unlocked the little side room off down here, actually, which we should probably go and do something with now. Yeah, so we'd done that, we discovered the boiler room for the first time, which we turned on, although whether it stayed on or not, I don't know. It should have done, because some things in this game are a bit more permanent than others. Ooh, make an offering, receive a blessing. Let's have a look at the shrine. Ooh, it's pretty. Alright, what do we have to offer? I'm guessing coinage? Make an offer of coins may result in that will last for several days. Okay. Well, if I had some coins, I would, but I don't, so I'll come back later, maybe. Okay, so I don't have any particular goals. I do want to find the library because there was something I wanted to check. Actually, if we drop the dark room now, we are significantly less likely to get something really bad, aren't we? Just pull that down and we get... That's actually very good. Oh, a compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. That's interesting. And we get a bedroom. Okay. Any items? Anything at all? Sometimes you do get an item, sometimes there's something on top of the hand or something over here. Guess we'll do the den. It's not great, but I guess it's something. I still don't know the point of this room. Let's see what we got. All tempting. Let's go for the observatory because why not? Another star might help. You never know. Hang on, was there not a 6? Ah. +1 diamond and a pair of chests added to the front hall. Hey there, Marbot? Marbot? I hope you're not a bot. Then again, people who are actually bots tend not to have bot in their username. Literally have someone shows up occasionally called Streambot, who isn't a bot. So, I'm not going to judge that. Who knows these days? Who the hell knows? To work out if there's a way to get out of there. Might be. Bot where? Bot there. Bot everywhere. Especially on Twitch. Literally, bots all over the place. Ooh, a sledgehammer. What does the sledgehammer do? I forgot. Shatter padlocks, that's it. Well, if I ever need to go back to the front room, that'll be bloody useful. Not as many as on Twitter. That is also very true. Can't argue that particular fact. Still feel like that's a door there that hasn't opened for some reason. Don't know, it's weird. Are you still the same? Yeah. Pretty sure you were number 5 before. Ooh, hello. Hey, a free gem. Several free gems. Well, how about that? So turning on the water in the greenhouse gives you some free gems. No arguments from me, but that's good to know. Anything else? I don't think so. So we have a space if we happen to find the broken lever. I haven't found the other ones. How far have I gotten? A bit into it, I think. I'm on day 14. I've unlocked a few of the additional permanent things. So I've done some stuff, but I still feel like I've got a long ways to go yet. Mostly because RNG keeps screwing me over, and I just never get what I'm looking for. Which is kind of irritating. Which, as I have mentioned before, is the one thing I really hate about this game. Me hates RNG. I'll take the key. Assume I haven't found the room then. Oh, you mean the last room? No, no, no. I've never even got close to that. I've gotten close to the antechamber, but I've never managed to line up an open antechamber door and, like, the rooms lining up in a way that allows me to use the door. Anytime I've opened the antechamber door, the rooms have just not been kind. So I've never even got into the antechamber. But I know that in order to get into room 56 or whatever, 46 or whatever the hell it was, I know I need a special key. And although I've got some clues about where the special key might be, I don't know yet. It's got something to do with that moon pendant, but beyond that I don't know. Seriously. Oh, I do need to go into the library, actually. Ooh. Now, what was the... Hang on a second. Need to get my notepad. Third largest city, botanical gardens, spectacular scenery, historic castle, botanical gardens. Featherfall Keep. Lake. Holly. That did not contain the information I was hoping for. I'm wondering if I should come back here if I get lucky enough to find the magnifying glass. But I don't see anything in and of itself. Well, that didn't contain the information I was hoping for, so I guess that's not gonna work. I mean, that would be nice, but do I really want to spend 3 gems? Yeah. We could do with the room options. Ooh. Can we even get in that middle bit? We cannot. How the hell are we supposed to get in there? No, apparently we just can't get into the middle. Which kind of sucks. Right, what do we got? Oh, secret passage. Can't get that one, so we'll drop the workshop. Joy. Dining room would be nice for more doors. Don't really need the boudoir right now. I would get a gem out of it, but not really. Well, I can't get the aquarium because I need a gem and I don't have one. I guess we'll take the guest bedroom and take some steps. Not great, but not wonderful either. That's a salt shaker. Oh goody, salt, just what I need. Sure that won't be bad for my health in the slightest. Hello dear. It's for the wounds. That's true. It's for the wounds inflicted by RNG. Of which there are a lot. Yay! A coin. Oh, we got a shovel at least. And a gem. Whoopity-doo. I mean, it's either gymnasium or aquarium. We never found a shovel or anything else in that room that wasn't the 3 things it says on the blueprint. I think I've occasionally found something else, but it's definitely on the rare side. I think I have found the shovel in there one time previously. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, I'm sure I have. I wonder. There is an increased chance. Damn it. Just a gem. I mean, gem's not bad, but... No coins, I guess that's something. I do have to wonder, because one thing I haven't done is drain the water in here. Like what draining the water in the aquarium might do. Other than kill a bunch of poor fish. Really? I can put the garage there. Okay, I'll take that one because then that gets me some keys. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Nothing else. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? You're just gonna cut me off like that, game? You absolute dick. I mean, I guess there's the workshop. Which I guess we'll have to just take. I don't know if that means anything. Did I write that number down anywhere? I don't even remember now. Guess not. Yeah, it's 1,213. I think I did try that in somewhere, but I don't remember where. Okay. Back to the cloister, I guess. See if we can dig this up. Can we reach? Okay, what is the point? Is there a way in there? I mean, they wouldn't just put that there if there wasn't a way into the cloister, right? So... is there a way into that middle bit? I can't jump. Either that or, again, that's just RNG being an absolute dick. Which, I mean, in this game, I wouldn't be surprised. Do we have... I think I did have that written down. Yeah. Ah, hello. One broken lever, I see. Well, that could come in handy. Potentially. Although the guy in this game just can't jump or even squeeze through a normal size gap. Apparently not. So what have you got? You got an upgrade disc. Gems. Set of gems. Key upgrade disc. Well, I'll remember, but I don't need anything yet. Eeny, meeny, miny, view. If only because it gives me more door options. Guess I should put the pool there. I can really do much with it. Gems are in a box with a statement. No shit. Oh, you don't have a statement. The wax box does not have a statement. Okay, so you're true. Okay, I feel like this is something I'm not really going to work out. Did I ever... You really love the ones with the blank labels, do you now? Yes, I can just imagine that. Yeah, see, we need to get back into the rumpus room to work that one out. Anything else in here? Yeah, you know what? I will be honest with you. I've seen so many people in videos just praising the ever-loving fuck out of this game. Like, people saying that this is, like, one of the greatest games ever, and that it's, like, Game of the Year contender. I'm like, I don't think this game's that good, to be perfectly honest. Like, it's alright, but the fact that it relies so heavily on RNG, which is an inherently bad tool to rely on in a game, for the record. No, this game is not Game of the Year. Unless there is something exceptionally special that I have just not encountered in this game, this game doesn't even rank top 10 for me in terms of Game of the Year. And I you know, we're still in bloody April. This game ain't gonna rank. I'm sorry, it's just not. Okay, the white box does not have a statement is correct. The gems are in a box with a statement. There is literally no way to know. So, you know what? I'm not even going to bother interacting with that because it'll just make the next one harder. Well, tits. Well, that really does block me off, doesn't it? I'd like to go for the music room, but I do not have 2 gems. I sometimes wish you could back off as well, you know? Well, it's not quite the end of the run yet, but I didn't find anything that I was looking for, really. Might as well grab the gem out of here. Not that I really need it. Okay, couple of things to do before we wrap up for today. Really wish I could get to that. There must be a way in there, I just don't know what it is yet. Yay! Oh wow. Just what I always wanted. Ooh, car keys. I could go check the car. Just to see what's there. Because I have the garage. Alright, before I do that. I've never actually had the garage and the car keys at the same time before. So that'll be an interesting experience. I wonder if I can just put the keys in the ignition and say, fuck this place, I'm out of here. I've received the blessing of the general. After you ask a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. That is so unbelievably specific that is never gonna happen. So I basically got to draft a minimum of 6 red rooms. Wow. Red rooms suck. Hate how the garage is technically a dead end. Yeah, I mean, there's 2 things you can do in the garage. Obviously, you can open up the garage door. You can get yourself outside. And there's also something to do with the vent system, but I haven't quite worked out what yet. Because, again, I've only ever found the boiler room once. So I don't know what it actually does. So I don't know what the car keys are for. Let's find out. Is it for this? Goody! Something that I'm literally not going to be able to bloody use. Because... fuck me, I guess. Because I don't have a bloody computer room. Great. I think I need the office room for that, don't I? Which I don't think I put in anywhere. Alright, one more thing to check. Then, if we're going to do this, I'm going to end the run. I have the workshop, and apparently I can, like, combine items or something, but don't know what. No? I can combine the shovel and the broken lever together. Oh, and something else. A dowsing rod? What the fuck? While drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items today than usual. Yay? Seems a bit random, but I mean, I guess it could be useful. I don't know if drafting an item means that it'll actually start showing up from now on, but it probably won't. Well, that was a wash. I think I just need to start finding rooms I haven't seen before, because I'm just at a dead end now. I've got nothing to do. Alright, just have to see if we get any rooms we haven't had before. Might as well grab a couple of things. Yay. Seriously? After I eat a fucking apple? You dick. Alright, let's go check what's outside. Shelter would be nice. That way we don't have to worry about Red Room's negative effects. I'm not too worried about the safe. And if memory serves, there weren't any other things out there anyway. I don't remember seeing the locksmith room before. It is one of the rooms I haven't been in yet. Just I haven't drafted the room, so 5 coins for 1 key, 8 for a special kit, a lockpicking kit. Huh. I forgot that you can get lockpicks. Is that an item that like rarely shows up? Joy. Look at all these wonderful things you keep giving me. we either go for a dead end or a room that has a room. I want the keys. Keys are important. Seriously, game? Seriously? And people sometimes question why I'm not a fan of games with RNG in it. Nothing to do. Fucking waste of time. I also wish this game was faster. Everything takes so long. Like, loading, fine, but I'm talking about, like, fade-ins and fade-outs. Like, this, I don't want to have to sit through this shit every day. Like, if we're getting to the point of the game where I'm just looking for specific rooms so I can do things, stop slowing me down. Yay. I guess. Veranda's definitely a room I haven't seen before. Not that there's a lot to look at. Just outdoors. Oh, hey, Tegan. Don't worry about being late. You literally haven't missed anything. Seriously, I played the game for 40 minutes and I've made 0 progress. Because the game kind of sucks like that. Hey, Jagoth. And, no, I don't have anything in mind. I don't think there's anything I even know about at the moment. I've got like notes upon notes, half of which I don't even know if it's bloody important or not. And I'm like, I don't know what any of these are or what any of them do, when it's like, I feel like the game has set up a bunch of stuff and it hasn't told me what the fuck I'm supposed to do with it yet. So, at the moment, I'm just kind of... What the fuck does that mean? Hang on. Square. Yeah, Tegan and Jagoth are regulars. They're like actual friends of mine that I talk to on a regular basis, so they show up for sympathy more than anything else. What does that mean? I can't remember. I thought the bullseye meant something in particular in darts, and I don't remember what. So it's 4 plus whatever that is, and I forget what the hell that's worth. The dartboard goes places. Does it now? You've only heard the evils that this board can go to. Fair enough. Okay, so we've got... Why would there be a square where the dart is? Let's see what the... We will look at what the right answer is. I'll know what it means, maybe. Work out what it is. So it's a blue square. It's specifically a blue square. Maybe it's like 8. It's 16. 4 4s. 3 3s are 9? It's asking me to square it. Right, okay. So times it by itself. So 3 3 is a 9. Divided by 9 is 1. There we go. We got there. Yes, yes we did. Critical thinking is the key to success. Ooh. Yay. Ah, knackers. Well, that's SOL, isn't it? Knackers. I'm curious, Marbot, have you worked out the secret of the safe in this room yet? Because Tegan has already completed this game several times, and he hasn't worked it out yet. And I don't really get what they're asking for in this room, other than it might have something to do with all the pictures of step length. There's obviously something, but I don't know. Oh, never mind. Be right back. Fair enough. There's a hint towards this that you haven't found. Oh. I feel like there's a lot of things in this game I haven't found yet, but I don't know if that's simply because A, I'm not being observant, or B, RNG is like screwing me over and I just haven't had them show up. I'd be willing to bet it's the latter, but who the hell knows? Probably me not being very observant. Thank you, Jagoff. Your faith in me is overwhelming. It's not really an RNG thing. Do I want a hint? I mean, if you can make it vague, but I mean, don't tell me. I wanted the maid's chamber. I haven't seen the maid's chamber yet. Let's have a mooch. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage. In following instructions, the Baron is affecting nearly all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All living staff have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November the 6th. Right. Miller. Wait. Huh. So that's 2 names we've got. The farmer is Reiner. I assume it's pronounced. Rinner, maybe. And the cleaner maid person is Miller. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, okay. I guess that's a piece of info we didn't have before. Not that I would consider it to be especially useful. Oh, for fuck's sake. When you go on your break, look up the second fortune teller cutscene and rewatch it. Pretty sure you've seen 2 of those. Yeah, I've only seen 2 of those. Memory serves. Because I've been looking for the Was it the rumpus room he's in? I forget. I've been waiting for that room to show up again, and again, because RNG kind of sucks, it just hasn't. God damn it. Huh. Wasn't that a H last time? Hmm. I mean, there's no clue to work out. I know I've seen this at least one time before that, but I don't remember if it had a different letter on it. Something else to write down, I guess. Maybe I can find space in my bloody notepad. So we got a H and we got an E. Not that that means much. Oh, goody. Now, that gives me a bit of a tricky thing. How many bedrooms have I got? One. So I'd gain a single key, which doesn't really help. Unless the maid chamber counts as a bedroom, which it might. I'm not sure. So I'd either gain one or two keys if I went for the servant quarters. The freezer is interesting. It's basically saying... But that means I can't use gems to open up rooms, presumably. Let's go with the servants' quarters. Again, it's a room I haven't... 3, apparently. There are 12 major keys. Now, wasn't there something about... Hang on. What was it? It was green notes are false unless something. I forget what it was. I didn't write the something part down. Because it's blue are true, red are lies unless they're written by hand. So if it's printed, it's a lie. If it's written by hand, it's true. And green are fake except something, and I don't remember what the hell it was. I didn't write it down for some reason. I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times of the past. Half-stated gratitude was interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I've always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally address myself, uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family, and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in the post, but as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put into yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humour of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Well, okay then. Hello. Mr. Ruota, Miss Babbage has told me we will be overseeing network maintenance over the next few weeks while I will be gone. I apologize in advance for the extra workload. I believe I will be back in Reddington by the middle of February, but even that is not a certainty. Either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues while I am gone, as the difficulties we were having last month with the terminal connection seem to be resolved. If there is an emergency and you find yourself having to enter the central server site, I have set you up with a temporary admin key to allow you access to the network administrator controls. First 4 letters of your last name, followed by first initial. First and fifth characters should be capitalized. If you have any questions, please let us know in the next few days before my departure. Randolph. The first 4 letters... Apparently Tegan and Marbot both never noticed this note. Well, there you go. So the first 4 letters of your name, so it's R-U-O-T, and then another capital R. No, wait, no, Randolph is the person writing the note. No, so it's not an R. R-U-O-T something. Ruota. So what's his first name? I don't know. I don't even know if there's a way we can know. Where did I build the... Oh, that's useful. No, it's not one of those books. Okay. Ruota. Have I seen... I don't remember seeing that name before. Have I seen his name? I'm trying to think. Anyway, did the other note in there have a first name? I don't think it did. Hartley? Hartley? Is that the guy's... I don't know if... I mean, it could be a H, maybe. I mean, there's only 26 letters to try, so, you know. The thing is, of course, I haven't found the server room or anything like that, so who the hell knows, right? Try each one until you find success. Ooh, food. Nom, 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 nom. So if the steps run out, it's game over. If the steps run out, you're just, you know, the day ends and you have to start again because it's a roguelike. Because every indie game has to be a roguelike these days. I think there's like a legal contract or something you have to sign. Like, are you making an indie game? Yes. Okay, then it must have roguelike elements in it. Like, all over the place. Because if it doesn't, then it's not a real indie game or some such. Gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Oh goody, a blank one. Indie games have two versions, roguelikes or 4-player extraction co-op. Yeah, or farming sim. True, or farming sim. Sometimes all three at once, you never know, right? Okay, well, that's the end of that, I guess. Try the gymnasium. May or may not have been playing Fields of Mystria the last couple of days. I don't know what that is. Did I ever build? I did. Turns off. But... It's an indie game and you'll never believe what genre it is. Hard to say. My guess is it's going to be like a boomer shooter. Yoink. Well, fuck. Did I build the computer room? I know I had the option to at one point. I don't think I did though, did I? Knackers. Also, I just noticed that I'm over time for my break. I don't know if I'm gonna. I'll probably call it a day actually when I get back. I don't think there's too much else I can find. I've got a few extra things. Like I don't know what the hell that passcode is for some sort of server room or something. Somebody needs to make a farming sim / boomer shooter actually. I mean, technically I could see that working. Like you like the boomer shooter section is basically the equivalent of you leaving your farm and going out for resources, and then you come back to your farm and use whatever the blood and guts and, you know, gibbs and all that stuff as like fertilizer. Maybe I could see that being a thing. I will say before I go for the break, I did have a really funny idea for a game, which would be like kind of like it sets itself up like it's gonna be a boomer shooter, but then it just turns into a boring farming sim. And it would be the idea of like a bunch of super soldiers are like sealed away for an apocalyptic event that's coming up. If you ever played like Rage, think of the opening to that. And then the idea of it is like only one of them would survive, and he breaks out and he's ready to like set the world right, only it turns out everything's fine. And so you've got this guy who was set up to fight a war that is now not gonna happen, and so we just gotta settle down and live on a farm. So, which would be funny. And he's like constantly running around trying to find problems to solve, because, you know, he's like, I'm gonna do something. Anyway, time for a break. Back in a minute. And we're back. Okay, so I don't think there's too much else I can do today. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it cost me 11 just to get back to the entrance hall, and I doubt I'm going to get much in the way of rooms there. So I think we'll call it a day again. So, yeah. I don't know. Okay. A hovel, a shrine, or a tool shed. Shovel? And a metal detector. Well, I guess it's something. Handy. Da, 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 da. Sure. Why not? Mm-hmm. Box next to this contains gems. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. Well, that one's definitely a lie. A box next to this box is true, which is also a lie. Which means the gems are in the white one. It'd be nice, actually, I think, if the metal detector lets you cheese that. Just because it's a metal detector and it lets you find gems, so I'm like, yeah, you should be able to cheese that. I don't see why not. Oh, really? Really, game? You gotta screw me over this fast? Wow. Literally the only one I can pick. I am wondering if... Because he said it was an admin password, right? So... I think I also spelled it wrong first time. Because we know it's got to be the capital one is... It's not that. I did wonder if it was a H. No. See, this is the thing. I'm not sure if that note was talking about this security stuff, and it gets you like admin privileges or something, which it might. Or if that was a code for another location, which it also might have been. But I've got time, I can check. It's kind of my point that everything in this game is so slow. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't... This is probably going to end up being wrong, but I may as well try. Mm-hmm. We're getting there. I do think it's probably for a different computer in a different room. Because there are supposed to be other computers and stuff. At least it doesn't limit how many times I can type in. Nope. Don't think it's going to be a Y or a Z, but just to check. No. It's probably for a different computer somewhere else. No, okay. Hmm. Yay. Now I've just got to hope I draw the office room, whatever it was. Which I probably won't. I really don't want that, but then I also don't want you. Ooh, a lot of people had this one. Swim bird. I'm a dare bird. Seabird, you're not a swim bird. You're a friend bird. Flying away. This is a fucking kid's book? Interesting. Birds got shitty friends. True. That is very true. Cloister would be nice, but I ain't got enough gems. But I have a lot of keys. I guess if I'm desperate. Damn it. Yeah, I'm convinced that when you draw darkroom stuff, they specifically give you stuff with less rooms in it. I'm convinced that's the case. Oh, goody. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. Yay, I guess? Guess I haven't been in here for any other reason, have I? So yeah, I can store an item in there for any time I might want it. So we've got the names of 2 of these characters, but not all of them. For the love of God, game, stop giving me the fucking gymnasium. Can we even use the upgrade disc on this one? There'll be anything new here. I'm fairly certain it's just, hey, if you've got more than one computer in your house, then you can have a look at it. Yes, that's all just all that. See, we have the upgrade disc, but I don't remember. Can we use the upgrade disc anywhere, or is it specifically in that office that allows you to upgrade stuff? Refresh my memory. Because I know the office is where we upgraded it last time, but I can't remember. Oh, you can use it at any computer, can you? Fair enough. So I had it in my mind it was only in the office. No. No, let me enter the fucking thing. No, E insert disk. Duh, press the right button. The Canuck. We now have the chance. Okay. +1 key or add bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs is tempting, although it doesn't say how many steps that's worth, which is a little annoying. I'm tempted towards the second key because keys, generally speaking, are very useful. I mean, bacon and eggs is kind of tempting, but I do have a lot of spare steps these days. It's rare I'm running out of steps. So I think I'm going to go for the second key. Because keys are just good. Bacon and eggs adds 10 steps and adds another room into your draw pool for the day. Oh. Gems, sledgehammer, a set of gems, running shoes. Right. Yep, and once again we're out. Great. Well, another day of literally nothing. Great, fun, wonderful. As ever. Let's see what we can find, shall we? Seriously? That fast? Are they always the same? Is the Great Hall, is it always the same or is it random? It does change, fair enough. I'm not surprised, I was just curious. What? Oh, goody. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. mean, sure, if the odds of the boiler room showing up here would be literally zero, I'm sure. Who pulled? Come on. Don't go out of the bloody thing now. Oh, goody. Oh, good. Well, that one ran out of steam very quickly, didn't it? It's legitimately amazing how long I can spend not doing anything. So unless there's a key I've managed to miss somewhere, which, I mean, maybe. Well, that lasted a grand total of 10 minutes. Oh, come on. I just don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Like, I'm summoning rooms in the hope that something shows up that can point me in a direction of something. And I got nothing. Now, I've got like 5 pages of notes on this thing in my notebook. And I don't even know if half of this shit is important. Just increasingly feeling like I don't want to play this. Okay, that might help. Okay, so we know that that one's not true, because it can't be. Oh, that one's not true either. Gems can't be in more than one box. Ooh. Magnifying glass. Like that. Hmm. I guess that'll help. Not really. I feel like I've got enough as it is. Hey, the pump room. My old friend. I still haven't worked out. Ooh, a locker room. That's new. Ah, a key card. Useful, but still. Not yet. Oh, wait, really? Oh, they're all locked? Oh, for fuck's sake. So we got a whole bunch of lockers, all of which are locked, like with a key locked. Now, technically speaking, you can find lockpicks, which means you don't need keys. I don't know if you can find them out in the world. I've seen them in the shop. What's it called? Like the commissary. I've seen them here a few times. But well, I say a few times. I've seen them there once. It's a good room if you have a lockpick. Yeah. That room's good if you have a lockpick or if you've done some other goofy thing that gives you a hell of a lot of keys. Yeah, I'd imagine. Oh, goody. Look, it's giving me a fucking dead end. Well, that would be nice if I'd run into any locked trunks or anything like that, but I haven't. So that kind of sucks. Doesn't really matter what it is. Oh, this is the coat shack. Is there anything I want to drop off? Not really. I mean, maybe the key card. Maybe. I feel like a good item to drop off there would be the lever. If I ever get that, dropping it off there so I've always got one if I need one would be an idea. If I spawn in the aquarium, I might come back here and... see what happens when you drain all the fish tanks, but I'd have to spawn the aquarium first. Oh goody, the boiler room. Is the boiler room actually still on? Like, is it the way we left it? No, apparently not. Fuck you, game. So I either dead end myself, which, yeah, whatever. Oh goody. And a couple of locked doors I can't do anything with. Fan-bloody-tastic. Right. So we've got 3 doors, and they're all locked because I just don't have any keys. Great. Little too dangerous to pick up. No, it's not. Pick up the dynamite. Blow up a door. The fuck is this? Ah. Hey, what is that? You've rewarded an allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently... What the fuck is an allowance? I haven't even encountered that. So hang on, so a compass for car keys. Magnifying glass for salt shaker. Running shoes for a silver key. Key card for a silver key. Sledgehammer for a coupon book. Coupon book for a salt shaker, apparently. Presumably they always get progressively worse. So what the fuck's a coupon book? Save 1 thing on each purchase you make in the estate. Fun. Let me pick up the dynamite. Come on. Coward game. Those puzzles are very confusing even when you're given the instructions. And then everyone's impressed I got it first try. I mean, I realized pretty quickly that, you know, the corner things need to be yellow because they seem to like that, but I don't know. I kind of just took a guess on that one. So, yeah, I guess that's another bogus run. It's also 5 o'clock. Okay, we'll reset, and then... I mean, the guess with the allowance is maybe I just start with 2 coins now. Like, you know, it's literally a daily allowance kind of thing. I don't know. Woo, 90. Well, I didn't start with 2 coins, so it ain't that. Oh, then again. It's got to my attention that you've been granted a daily allowance. Use while on the estate. If it's convenient to you, I will leave the requested sum of the entrance hall each morning. Anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Well, fair enough. So yeah, I guess I do start with that. So every time I gain an allowance chit, it adds 2 to that. Well, that's nice enough, I guess. Okay. It's already past 5, so I'm going to take a quick break. And I'll be back in a minute. And we are back. Okay. I guess we'll see what we get. I really just don't know what I should be doing at the moment. I really feel like I've gotten a little aimless in this. And I don't know if that's because I'm just missing stuff, or if because I'm just getting very unlucky with the RNG. Alright, so you're fake, you're true. And the 2 boxes are empty. Okay. Me being aimless, that's impossible. Look, no, here's the thing. While I may wander a lot in games, and I like to go off and explore and, you know, do all this, that, and the other, it's rare I ever do so aimlessly. Usually I will have something to do, even if it's just a case of I want to see what's on the other side of the hill. That is not aimless, that is just wandering. There is a difference. Didn't I do that before? I forget. Oh no, order placed. I thought I'd already... Never mind. I did that because I thought I'd already done so. I couldn't remember the last time I'd used the room. Hang the fuck on. Is that why they always come in pairs? Is that why they always come in pairs? Oh, I need more pictures. Hang on. A penny may have just dropped and it hit me on the side of the head like a fucking anvil. Oh, fuck. I said that. Do you remember? Sorry, this goes back to something that Tegan said about 2 hours ago, I think. Well, an hour and a half, maybe. I said when I first listened to the second, I don't know what the fuck you'd call it, prophecy thing, riddle, from that talking head thing in the Rumpus Room, which still hasn't showed up. The Rumpus Room has literally not shown up again today, and I want to get back into that room, and it will not show up, and that's really fucking annoying. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. One of the things it said is, it mentioned the letters. That's fine. And I know that apparently I'm only ever going to get to see 7 of them. Now, I don't know if that's like a, hey, you've got to work with other people around, or it's because there are 8, but there's a secret one, or something like that. I don't know. One of the things it said was about pictures, and how, like, it was like the letters, and what it's saying, there's a letter missing. And as I said, the penny just hit me on the side of the head like a fucking anvil. These 2 pictures are linked. Oh, I've already worked it out. Like, I've already worked out what it is. Like, these 2 pictures are linked. There's a letter missing. Fan. Flan. The L is missing. Okay. Fine. There's a letter missing. So, the thing is, so I'm assuming we're going to get a bunch of random letters and they form like an anagram or something like that. I imagine. Okay. You see, this is what I like in this game, for the record. This kind of shit right here. This is the kind of shit that I like. If this game didn't have the bullshit RNG pick a room nonsense, I would probably love the ever-loving hell out of this game. But because of that RNG nonsense, this game is not even going to be something I'm going to look at again when I finally finish it. So, yeah. You forgot that stuff was called flan, and you were calling it pudding. Okay, so we're going to have to look in the rooms for... because the pictures do change from time to time to time. See, this is stag and stage. So that's an E. So we've got an L and an E. I don't know how many of these friggin' things there are. But we're going to have to keep an eye on them now. So, okay. We've got that, at least. It's something. We need to keep an eye out for pairs of pictures. So, plane? Aeroplane? Maybe? Air? Window? Oh, pane. Plane. Pane. Okay. No, wait, hang on. No, that can't be right. No, because pane... P-L-A-N-E... P-L-A... No, because pane and plane... That's not right. Is it pane? I thought it was... I thought pane had an I in it. Or is it pane as in... because I thought pane as in window pane and pane as in physical owl pane had an I. Does it not? Okay, that's something... never mind. Okay, fine. So that's another L. Google says it's pain. Okay, well, okay. I wouldn't necessarily trust what Google says these days, but fine. I guess on that subject we can at least believe it. What was that? Why did the bell just go off? You didn't hear anything? Well, I mean, the dining... Oh, right, yeah. The dining room would have got some food in it now. Okay, so that's plan. And that's plant. Also, I noticed there's a T there, right? And on another picture I've seen that looks like this, there's an E in another room. Which is another friggin' puzzle, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Hey! Thank you for the follow, Marbot. Oh, there's another clue for it, with, without. You know, I'd seen that before, and I'd never put the pieces together for it. Okay. So that's obviously plane and planet. No, it's not paint. But yeah, with, without. That was the other clue to it, which... Yeah, okay, I guess. You only clocked the with, without in that room halfway through solving the puzzle? I mean, technically speaking, I didn't really clock it at all. Jagoth gave me a hint. So stocks, shares, profit. What are you? You're a minecart. Minecart. Coal. Rail? Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. Chart and cart. That's a H. So my brain just kept yelling stonks, okay? That's all there was in my brain at the time. Leave me alone. Yay! To the moon. Okay, what do we got? Pilot? Pilot and planter? No, that can't be right. You have no idea. On this one, you don't know. Okay. Well... It's a planter? That one took you 3 days to get? Okay, let's focus on one of them. What is the tree thing? I mean, it could be a planter. It could be an orchard. Because it looks like a chunk of earth with a bunch of trees in it. Could be a forest. Could be a... I mean, technically it could be a copse. But I'm not sure how that would connect. Unless that's supposed to be like corp. As in... But no, a corp is several people, so I don't think that would count. What a bunch of trees. Bunch of trees. Can be tricky because they'll sometimes use the same picture for different words. Oh, goody. Okay, the one thing we know is they're not like anagrams of each other. It's always a straight up, here is one word, and here is the exact same word, but either with or without a letter. And the letters are always in the same order too. So they're not like anagrams of each other. It's always a straight up, the same word, but just with or without a letter to make it a different word. So we don't have to think of like anagrams and stuff. Oh, is this pilot and plot? Like a plot of land? It is, isn't it? Yeah, this is pilot and plot. That's an I. Yeah. See, I know words. You don't think you've ever gotten plot? Yeah, it's a plot of land is just a term. Okay. Ah, tube and tub. Okay. So far, we have L-E-L-T-T-H-I-E. Yep. How many of these are there? It's just kind of dawning on me. There's an awful lot here. Don't actually tell me, that's a rhetorical question. But, One for every room. Well, here's the kicker. It can't be one for every room because the pictures are randomized every time. So this is car and card. You've looked at those pictures so many times before this and I was grinding my teeth. Well, I didn't know. Can't blame a guy for not knowing. This room doesn't have any... Oh, yes, it does. Okay. Okay, I think that's Crow and Row. Did I ever get the breaker room? No, I didn't. I'd like to turn the lights back on in here, but I probably won't be able to. Oh goody, the boiler room. Any pictures in here? Are they in there? Probably. So the boiler room doesn't seem to have any pictures. I mean, yeah, okay, that's understandable, I suppose. Well, if I get the chance, I'll try and build the breaker room, but I probably won't get the option to. Right, that's desert and dessert, isn't it? That's an S. Still wish I knew why there was a picture of a leaf on the back of the safe. Okay. Okay. So we've got a crowbar. So Half-Life 3 confirmed. We've got prayer. Oh, isn't that called a pry bar? Wait, fuck, yeah. This was another troll one. Hang on, how do you spell prayer? Wait, how do you actually spell prayer? Because does it have two A's in it? Prayer is not a word I have. Prayer. Oh, it's not that then. So I thought it was. I thought prayer. Oh, never mind. So it's. Woo! Shit! That's me dropping my pen. Ow! Pen! Ow! Okay, so it's not that. one was a bit of a troll one. Okay. Think verbs. Okay, first I'm gonna have to remember what verb was. Verb was the doing word, wasn't it? It's been a long time since school. You always call them doing words too. Yeah. No, don't tell me yet. Don't tell me yet. Look, this is the most fun I've had with this game literally all day, so do not ruin this for me. The only fun I've had with this game all day. And what's really frustrating is I was already preparing in my brain a little speech as to why I was probably not going to be playing this game too much more because I was finding it kind of boring and frustrating. And then it goes and pulls this shit, and suddenly I'm right fucking back into it, and I hate it when games do that. Because it's like, no, I want it to be done. Okay. Okay. It's gotta be a letter less, not a letter replacement. What's the first letter? Just point me in the right direction. What's the first letter? Because I feel like I'm just not... My brain's not going in the right direction for this. I'm stuck on prayer for the one on the left. And I literally cannot stop my brain from just saying that over and over. Oh, it is P. Really not getting this one. Am I right with the one on the left being prayer? Almost. It's not praying and prying, is it? Because that doesn't sound right to me. Because they do have one letter. Yeah, I know they do have one letter difference. That's why I'm asking. Like, that's literally why I'm like, that's all I can think of. But like, cut off the ing. You think it's pray and pry? But no, because to pry it. Sorry, no, I'm calling bullshit on that. That one on the right does not mean pry. It doesn't mean pry. Yeah, I know technically you pry something open with a crowbar, but he's not doing that in the picture. He's holding a crowbar. If it was a crowbar shoved into a crate or something, like for the record, another version of pry is to be nosy. Like, if you're being nosy, then... Okay. That one... I think I'm going to have to go bullshit on that. Definitely calling bullshit on that. Okay, what do we got? We got stairs and stars. That's easy. That's bridge and bride. That's a G. That's road and rod. That... Oh. Okay, if I need to know what kind of plant that is, I'm fucked. There is no way in hell I know what plant that is. Could be stage. Could be... Think of the plants you know the name of? What? I mean, I technically know a lot of plant names, but... It's a herb. Oh. Right. I'll be honest with you, I didn't work out what the plant was. I literally just kept thinking about what the other picture meant. Oh, did I read that before? Did these letters come in on a regular basis? I don't remember seeing that before. It's going down that big house. When are you currently in the garage packing the tent? Okay, so we've got tree, some kind, match, fire, flame. Oh, is it a fir, which is F-I-R, isn't it? That's like, yeah, fire and fur. I assume, anyway. I don't think this room has pictures, does it? I mean, it's got these, obviously. You know, these are... I don't know what they are. Gods, deities of some kind. They've all got names, but... I don't know for what particular context we're going to get with that. There's just a key on the floor. Okay, what do we got? Bat and bath. That's probably car and cart, right? I know that's going to dead end me, but I gotta go in like 5 minutes anyway. I've never seen the bookshop before. Should come with those supplies, the latest book for the new clue. It's 4 months after the stress report, the also mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Interesting. So we can get books. History of Newcastle Plan. Books purchased in the shop will be permanently added to the library and be able to check out on your next visit. Will they now? My god, if only I was able to get up to 50 coins. Don't see any pictures here, but actually that is a fair point. I don't see any pictures here. Okay, look, there's clearly a fucking secret here. Where is it? I am not dumb and I am not fucking blind. Where is the book I've got to pull? There's a secret in here. It's obviously I've got to pull a book because it's a bloody library. Look, it's so obvious there's a secret here. It even bloody shows it on the picture. Either that or they decided to change it after the fact, and somehow I don't think that's the case. Don't know if it's an interactable book or what. I mean, it is a library, you'd think that, but maybe not. I can't really reach the top shelf. Well, there's something here, but I don't know. I mean, I probably need a new clue book. You've only ever drawn this room off of the library. I don't think you can get this room on its own under normal circumstances, like combos off the library or whatever. Fair enough. Fair enough. Makes sense. Okay, so there is definitely a secret here. This bookshelf obviously like swings in or moves or something, just based on the picture. I mean, you only have to look. See? But the thing I find interesting is the picture there shows no colors in this, and yet that clearly has color. Doesn't seem to be anything I can interact with though. There's no like pulley books or anything like that. See, that could be a thing, like the colors in there, like, you know, red, blue, green, pink, etc, etc. But if it is, I don't know what it means. Can't interact with anything, that's the thing. It's like if you gotta pull certain books in certain colors, then yeah, but I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm increasingly out of time. I'm gonna have to go soon. I want to get down a few more pictures before we reset. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, we got that. Got you. Well, it can't be card and card. Queen, ace. Oh, it's face and ace, isn't it? Screw it, make the lavatory. I never make the lavatory. That's pine and pin. Wasn't that a fur last time? And for good measure, because it's 6 o'clock and I gotta go, let's see if the outdoor buildings give me anything. They probably don't, actually, but I may as well draw one and check. Did I already draw? No, I didn't. Okay. Well, that nets me a lot of letters, although damned if I know what the fuck it goes towards. Let's build the hovel. I haven't done that. Ooh. Notice of termination. Half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the ground have been greatly appreciated. Go to inform your services as a groundskeeper. Huh. Sucks to be him, I guess. Yay. No pictures on the walls, though. I don't think the outer room has ever had them. Although I could be wrong. Oh. Four, 5, 2, 9, 2. What the fuck? You've also never seen that note before. I'm surprisingly good at spotting stuff like that. I've got a good eye for that kind of thing. Where's room 46? This is the full house theory. No luck. As expected. So this is someone else who was trying to get into the mysterious room 46, I suppose. Okay, well, as I said, it's already past 6 o'clock, so I gotta head off. So yeah, I wasn't actually joking earlier when I said I was considering dropping the game because I just felt like I wasn't making any progress. And then I go and discover the dual picture thing. I don't know how many of those there are. I also don't know if you know, because there's, I think they're randomized, but I don't know if it's randomized as in just whatever shows up in a room is totally random. If rooms are consistent, maybe. I don't think they were. I'm fairly certain I'd have noticed that. But it could be that the place they are in the house is consistent. I don't know. Let me just check one thing real quick, because you were an F. And you, I think, were an E. Yeah, because you were pin and pine. What were you? Oh, yeah, you were prayer and Pray. That was A. A-F-E. And you were desert, so S. Safe. It does spell the word safe. So if S-F-A-E. Which would technically mean... Wait. Ah, fuck, I need to be going. Hang on. Fuck. Don't fucking look at me. Oh no, there weren't any fucking pictures in here. I think this is E. Because the diagram had E labeled in that room, didn't it? And it had T in the other room. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck! Alright, I gotta go. I actually gotta go. It's food time and I'm hungry. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.